Hello, Gemini. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Gemini, let's see how your energies will be for March 2026, a brand new month. Remember that this reading will be general. Take what resonates and stay tuned because in the new videos we upload, we'll be looking at the details. This reading applies to everyone who has Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Remember to activate all the notification bells so you can get notifications for the new videos I upload. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts, where I will be uploading new content. If you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. And attention, I have activated 3 phone lines, one for Argentina, another for Spain, and another for the rest of the world, where you will be able to contact a tarot office 24 hours a day. You will be in contact with a group of tarot readers. They will be answering all your questions instantly. I'll put more info in the video description. We are going to channel a message for the sign of Gemini, March 2026. This starts off very well with an Ace of Swords. We have the World, we have Strength, and over here we have the Empress. What great energy to start this month of March, Gemini, because I see you totally determined, totally clear, with projects in mind. Projects that have to do with expansion, with growth, with new opportunities. This is like a new vision of life awakens this month. These projects, pay attention, are very much connected to social matters. I feel like it's going to be a very active month in terms of community. For example, sharing great moments with your friends, also meeting new people. Start to open up, connect with those people you have chemistry with those people you have future projects with. We have the same vision of life. We have the same projects, the same plans. They might be different, but they're all oriented toward the new path. I don't just feel like it's a very social month. It's a month where you'll be expressing yourself very naturally, communicating, sending messages. But I also see it as something, there could be a very important event related to matters of the heart, to affection, issues with your partner, or romances. I feel like there could be either a confession or you might receive an important message. This is like an open-hearted confession, maybe even a proposal, a travel proposal. I feel that what's about to be expressed carries a lot of weight. It's something really powerful. It's something very intense, and I even feel it's bigger than you could have imagined. Your eyes are going to open wide. That's why I say it could be a declaration of affection. It could be a proposal. There could also be energies related to birth, expanding the family, some commitment, some wedding, marriage proposal. I also feel that it's a great month to make plans regarding travel or someplace you want to visit. But I also feel that it's a month where not only do you feel that something is beginning, but this has to do with this new mentality, with this new outlook on life. It's like a Gemini who is very clear about what he wants to project into his future. You've connected with your truth. You've cut off and you will keep cutting off many illusions or fantasies from the past. And you're going to focus on your own truth, on your own path. And based on that, you'll be making these decisions. And this has a lot to do with what attracts you, what gives you pleasure, and with which people you really feel comfortable. Maybe forming a new team, creating a new group of friends, or connecting deeply with someone you love. This is not a month to hold back, not with words, but to express your joy, to express your love, to truly express what you feel. And it's not just a beginning, but you can also feel the closing of a major cycle in your life, a closure, and the culmination of a journey of experiences and lessons learned. I feel that this ending is like a consecration because it's clear that you've done the work, but you've put so much willpower, so much intensity, and so much passion into it that here the universe rewards you. The universe gives back. It's like the universe is congratulating you for having traveled a long road where there have also been challenges, but it's telling you, Gemini, you've at least finished that cycle. Now you're free. Enjoy this freedom. Enjoy this month. Open yourself to new things. Free yourself from fears and insecurities too. And get ready for what's coming, because what begins is a new journey. Okay, I feel a lot of energy, also boldness when it comes to speaking or communicating something very important. Isn't it like the truth that I'm no longer afraid or insecure about expressing this or expressing myself in this way? Okay, let's see what else we have. What's next? Well, here we have the Lovers. Let's see what Gemini wants to tell us. A month of big decisions, not only in your personal life, but also in your love life. General energy available, March 2026. We already have the Pope there. I'm amazed by the number of major arcana that are coming up. Let's see what accompanies the Pope, and here we have the Five of Swords, and over here the Page of Swords. Wow, communication is super, super active. Attention, because I see a very positive quadrant when it comes to your love life this month. And we've talked about proposals, we've talked about marriage proposals, commitments, and also making a relationship official. The thing is, the communication that you are going to have with this person, it's like a month of total honesty, of talking about what you feel, about what you've been keeping inside, about what you sensed. So I feel like this is the month for you to express yourself, for you to communicate your truth. Also, so you can listen to the message that this person has to offer you. Now, I feel that this message is so powerful and so strong. That's why I carry it there. There could be something here. Attention, a serious commitment, marriage, defining a relationship. If you were there, like getting to know someone. The thing is how this information is processed. I feel like something could be triggered inside you. So also take your time. Let's see. I feel that the impact of the conversation you have. Attention. I don't view this negatively. It's about how it's assimilated. How do you assimilate all of this, right? Because sometimes there can be certain internal conflicts. I'm not talking about with the other person, but with oneself. Like, well, what's coming for me from now on? How? What was I expecting? So I feel like you're at a point where you're going to be analyzing every word, every situation. Opening your eyes with this statement and also trying to reach a conclusion. Maybe you also need some time for yourself, a moment just for you, so you can process everything that's coming. Here, what it's about is having the courage to take a chance on something. Courage to be able to face a situation as well, right? I feel like it could also be a month where your beliefs are changing. Philosophical beliefs or beliefs related to love, right? There's something there that changes this month. It's like love moves to another level. Yes, it could be evolving. Also, routines with your partner and your romantic relationship might be changing. It's also a matter of balance here. That's why communication with the other person is so important. Because it's true, I feel like you might be different in the way you see life, in the way you think, in how each of you acts, or in the timing each of you has. But the idea here is through communication. Try to understand the other person, and try to make the other person understand you as well. And also try to reach that agreement, to reach that common ground. And maybe create a new routine between you two, okay? Let's see what else we have. Dear Gemini, thank you. General and available energy, thank you. Month of March, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 2026. We're going to take 3 more arcana here. The decision is made with the Knight of Pentacles. That's what's interesting. In that first column, we have Judgment and we have the Moon. Over here, we have the King of Pentacles. Well, do you know what feeling I get? I see 2 situations, but on the side of this topic about feelings, about love, about the couple, the relationship, it's like I have no doubt that there's something here that matures a lot. There's a bond here. That's why I brought it up. On the side of serious commitment, of making the relationship official, of making it public, of giving it a title, of defining it, like when you set boundaries for something to give it shape. What I feel is that this conversation we've talked about, or they're proposing to you, they're proposing, and I want something serious. We've been getting to know each other, and I feel like the connection is getting deeper and deeper. And honestly, if you got a message, this person has no doubts about what they want with you. They value you. They appreciate you a lot. And I feel that this person is willing to work and to commit, because that's what I feel. This person comes to offer loyalty, comes to offer commitment, a serious commitment. No, because here, there's a bond that's worth it. Here, there's a bond where someone is giving you their support, their backing, where they want to build something with you. That's why I say the thing is how this hits you, Gemini, if you were ready for this, if you really had this in mind for the future, if this caught you by surprise. Because I feel like the proposal, that's why I say, is something bigger than you had imagined. And of course, it moves you. I'm not saying it shocks you, but it moves you. It takes you out of your place of comfort. It takes you out of your comfort zone. If this has to do with a marriage proposal, of course, what comes next is living together. This also depends on each person, because maybe marriage is a symbol, it's something symbolic, and the relationship continues in the same way. What I'm feeling is the impact, communication. I feel like there's something karmic here, and it's probably making you face some insecurities and certain doubts about making something official or not. Should I do it or not? Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, because this is when the mind gets blocked. This is when the mind puts up obstacles. So take some distance, because many times the mind defends itself, and that's kind of what we see there. The mind defends itself against new things. I feel that there's a situation here that's really going to surprise you a lot, but I insist it's inviting you to respond in a different way, to free yourself from some repeating pattern. In other words, it's a great opportunity. It's an opportunity in my life that I feel I've dreamed about, and now it's becoming a reality. So the thing is, when that dream becomes reality, it starts to take shape. That's why I say There's something in your subconscious that you've dreamed about that's about to take shape. On the physical level, and it's very much tied to a commitment with a person, I mean, wow, this has become a reality, and now it's like the whole story continues. That's why, at first, it might feel like a challenge. There could also be a mix of emotions here. Maybe it's the time to release karma, to settle karmic debts, or to let go of an emotional burden from your subconscious, to free yourself from fears. For example, to free yourself from the fear of commitment, maybe if that's the case or not. Also, what I feel is that in the area of finances and work, there may be some challenges that lead you to change, whether it's a routine or leaving behind something you were doing automatically, repetitively, and you say, I feel like I need to change this. It's like saying, I've been doing this project. In this way, you will feel like a calling. This is like that inner call that many Geminis will feel, where it's possible that you change careers, professions, or even jobs to align yourself with something you truly love, or something you really like, or even something you want to study. Because it can also be a great month for anything related to starting a course, starting university, starting something that interests you, that can give you great professional growth, future projection, but something much more connected to what you like and what you are passionate about. The idea is to move forward with your new ideas, move forward to build that new physical reality, commitment, courage, and also to create a new stability. Okay? What else do we have? Let's see what your major arcana will be, because we already have the Pope and he's representing you there very, very well. I also feel that it's going to be a very important month, as we've said, for decisions in the economic and work areas. Whether you have 2 job options and have to choose one, your finances are going to start to unblock, pay attention, as well as your profession and your work. Let's see, March 2026, Gemini sign. You have the Fool, a month of craziness, right? A month where anything is possible. The Fool is telling you that you're about to start a new stage of your life, a new journey. Very good energy to plan future trips or even to take a trip this month, because you're being given the opportunity here to experience a completely new adventure. On a personal level, you'll probably start to feel different, like you're expressing a new way of being or a new identity. The Fool is also asking you to listen to your instinct, to your spirit, to open yourself up to surprise. Let yourself be surprised. Let yourself be surprised by life. Don't look for the outcome. Don't try to control any situation. Maybe what this Fool is telling you is, go for it. Go for something new. Go for the unknown. Be spontaneous. Dear Gemini, this is what we've seen for all of you regarding the general and available energy for the month of March 2026. Have a wonderful month, and we'll see you here next time.